Day 33, back again. Happy birthday, America. If you care about that, if you're in America, happy 4th of July, all that jazz. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. It is 12:30 a.m. technically on the next day, so I'm kind of late on this, but here's the thing. When you say you're going to do something and you commit to posting a short every single day, you do it. Okay? You do the things that you say you're going to do because you said you were going to do them. I've had a crazy day. I played some golf, spent a lot of time with family, ate some food, kind of cheated on the whole diet thing. But I do want to say real quickly that while I'm trying to be as healthy as possible with the diet stuff that you've seen here recently and the food thing, I'm not going crazy with that. I'm not going to hit 100% adherence. That's totally fine. It's just being way better than I was before. So that's just one thing to think about if you're in that situation. As I mentioned, it's very late. One thing I want to talk about here, though, real quickly is give yourself the permission to grow. And more specifically, give yourself the permission to evolve. Personal anecdote here. I've been talking about WordPress. I've been in the WordPress space here for a couple years now, and that's been like the main thing that I've been doing. Just because you're deep into something and you've created connections and you've done a lot of different stuff does not mean that you have to stay there for the rest of your life. I think a lot of people get mixed up there and they think that they have to do that. And that's just not how life operates, at least from my experience. I've been through several phases of my life where I'm learning about and trying to implement XYZ, and then I learn a lot about that, and then I move on to ABC. You don't ever leave those skills behind. You're never really starting from scratch on anything because you have like all these skills amassed, especially if they're somewhat related. But you have to give yourself the permission to evolve, and don't be hard on yourself when you have to make those tough choices. You're literally watching me do some of that with some of this content and the other things that I'm trying to experiment with on the services and product side. I'm going to keep documenting every step in the way because I love doing this, and I hope that you will come along for the ride. I'll talk to you tomorrow.